everybody. It's this guy here for the Bitchin' Report. We got another installment of Chemtrail Spotting. I'm not sure where we're at in the series, but we're probably somewhere around the mid-teens. We'll call it 15. This might be number 16. So we're down here in the mid-Pacific. This is Hawaii, and telecast is running slow, or I'm overloading my dude, and he's having a hard time keeping up with everything open. So we'll get through this as quickly as we can and see if Intellicast will cooperate with us. So we're going to stay out here in the Pacific, and we're just going to go to the right. Where's our line? Let's see. Okay. So we'll just stay on this side of the line for right now. We can see that underneath this pattern right here, there is vertical striping. And the uniformity of this tells me that they are spraying a crosshatch pattern right there. You can see some chemtrailing. This is a heavy chemtrail spray. All very heavy, very heavy. So I've been reading a lot of patents, and this, I think I've figured out what's going on with this, this fuzzy range signature right here on the edge. So you can see right here, this is a good chemtrail view of what they, a good view of a chemtrail spraying through a rain system. So in this system, you can see this circle, which we have. See, the island is missing. Oh, there we go. There's the island. Oh, so we're a little off from that. That's fine. But you can see inside here, we've got striping going on, dark rain bands, light rain bands, uniform. Up here, this is nice. This is going to be a NextRad system, probably somewhere in this area. We'll have to, it's going to be probably Fairbanks. You can see the outer ring and an inner ring right here. We'll have to look further into that when we're done. So you can see the whole leading edge of this system is heavily sprayed, broken apart. No visible cloud tops. You can see their checkerboarding down here towards the end. Some very obvious signs down here. We've got the striping from one system into the other with this chemtrail cloud going on right here. A few visible cloud tops. All right, so let's move over here to the middle of the country. So I found something interesting earlier, just taking a quick glance before I started this. These are nice. This is a nice view. This is what it should look like. There's no reason for them to over-pixelate what's going on. That's a bad example. If you watch, if you've been watching this series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll show you later on in this deal. So you can see there's a chemtrail on the trailing edge of this, and this all right here is one big chemtrail, cloud mess at this point. But I saw this right here, and I'm going to play the loop for you. And it's not very long, but I want you to see the progression of this area right here. You could tell this is a chemtrail patch right here. So let's play it. See what happens. You can see that is the progression of a chemtrail pattern. You see down here, there's the cross-hatching going. So that should give you a good idea of what it looks like as the chemtrails roll on. The cloud never forms. They stay in their relative straight lines, pulling moisture out of the air. I don't want to tease you guys, but I've got some really good stuff. I've been reading the patterns that pertain to chemtrails, and I've found a few interesting things to confirm exactly what I've been communicating to you guys and showing you guys. So we've got a dual NexRad right here. We'll have to get those on the map. Point those. See, we got this signature up here again. That scattered look. Now you can see the vertical striping in this weather system. All right, we can see that this all right here is one big chem cloud mess. We've got a chemtrail sprayed right into the middle of that, the tail of this storm. And yeah, this is just an obvious mess. This is what I was talking about when I was referring to overpixelation. You saw earlier how clear they could give us a view of this that's much clearer, but they don't for some reason. So we've got a nice big chemtrail right here going against the grain of this storm. So this is sprayed at one level, and this is sprayed at another, and it looks like the chemtrail is sprayed above the cloud level right here. There will be no real way to tell that because they've overpixelated it. Again, chemtrailing on the leading edge of this. You can see right in here the channel, they're spraying. You can see out here, they're still spraying. And what they've done, I'll pull out here in a second after we get this view of this cobwebby mess. What they've done is they're taking these storm systems that come in off the East Coast, they come out to the Atlantic, they reshape them into a vertical system. They cut them in half. Then they draw the upper part up and over Europe and the UK area, and it just pours over here in Finland and Sweden. This should be the snowy area of the world. These people shouldn't be getting the amounts of rain that they've been getting. So we're kind of drifting off here. Let's keep rolling, scroll down. You guys around the Black Sea, that looks gross. Caspian Sea, that looks gross. You can see there's a nice straight line right through this. Another one. You can see the feathering down here, the dysfunction. Again, feathering. So here's a good example of layering. These trails right here are above these trails down here. Now, if I scroll down, this is going to be really heavily pixelated. You can see this one right here is a better quality than this. So right in your face, they tell you that this is what they're doing. No theory about it. So it's a big chemtrail. See the chemtrail right through the middle right here. Trailing off. Again, chemtrail. So this is interesting. This is a nice flat section right here. Now we talked in the previous one that this is the way the Pacific, the Eastern Pacific, or Western Pacific, excuse me, should look like. Nice, big, puffy, white clouds looking to get together, have a party, and flood the house. But as you will see, that's not what they've got. Again, more chemtrailing, obvious chemtrailing all the way down. Incredible. What do they need to spray down here for? What is the reason for all of this spraying nowhere near land? Well, I found a couple patents that are going to tell us what's going on. Now we just need to figure out the why. And we can put it together with another document that I have found. You guys are going to be shocked. If you believe this is a conspiracy or totally impossible, I'm going to shock you. If you're a chemtrail conspiracy denier, you need to watch what I'm going to put out. This is a nice trail right here. Dysfunction, dysfunction. So again, Australia, special place on the planet. No clouds, but rain. We've got the never-ending rain signature right here, and you can see there's another one. There's a couple that come out. It looks like something right here in this area. We'll have to dig a little deeper in that. You guys down here in the southern tip, you're getting a lot of rain. It's wintertime down there, getting ready to switch over to summer. So really heavy chemtrailing right here, breaking down this system that's getting ready to crash in this area, which about a week ago, 5 days ago, had a very good size storm system hit it with lots of rain. Again, chemtrailing, feathering over here. Same thing, same thing. Let's take a look at the east. Boy, these are getting longer every time I do one. It's not my intention. So you can see chemtrailing coming off down here. You can see the color of this is just a mess. Just a mess. Again, same thing right here. Heavy chemtrailing. Heavy chemtrailing. This is totally obvious. So they spray the heavy line, then they cross-hatch it. So this could be a couple of things. Are they spraying some kind of substance, some kind of a chemical, and then the cross-hatching is a separate chemical? Those chemicals combine to create something, create a web? They can't combine these chemicals inside one containment, pour them both into one milk jug, because the chemical reaction would be created in that jug. It's my theory. Still working on it. But that would be the idea of why they would need to spray cross-hatched chemtrails, is one chemical with another, because they can't combine them in one containment vessel. That's just disgusting. That is just disgusting. This is all one big chemtrail-y mess. Same with this right here. This whole thing. They've broken that storm system in half, and they are dissipating it. We almost have some cloud tops, but they've overpixelated it. And now we're back up to the North Pacific. You can see that's all, this is all chem-clouded, chemtrailed. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All right, we're going to leave it there. We're going too far over 10 minutes now. But we got a lot going on. For the Midget Report, I'm this guy here, bringing you the information you need to be an informed human being.